I'm just going to start with this video real quick so I can get this to play. So I've got it queued up, and then we'll go right from there. What I want to do is kind of give you an idea if it's ever happened to you like it has me, and just watch the video. The audio, if we're plugged in, would just be background noise of a restaurant. I'll let you just partake. And this is many times me on a Friday night, sad but true. So if anybody else feels that way, please feel comfortable with raising your hand. Has anyone ever felt that way? We live in Virginia Beach at 757, Hampton Roads area. One of the best things that I love about living here and growing up as a military brat, and I know you men have traveled as well too, this place offers so many places to go for dining and entertainment choices. One of the bad things about living here is this place offers so many great choices in dining and entertainment destinations. It's very geographically challenged, as we know. People don't seem to go from one zip code to the other. And out of my frustrations, there was something in the paper recently about Patrick Hilton, who's grade 8. And there were 8 must-attend eating destinations. If you live here, you've got to go. Well, one's Blue Seafood. Well, Blue Seafood I can throw a stone to from my house. I know where it's at. I've driven by there. I've driven up to the front door. I've never gone in. And I was like, why haven't I done that? Well, I'm a single guy. I didn't want to go in there on Friday night. What if it's more family-oriented, which there's nothing wrong with that. What if it's real loud and it's a day where I've just been kind of stressed out like it's every other day in my line of work. But the reality of it is, because I didn't have enough of my questions answered, I didn't want to risk an evening out. How many times have you with your significant other or yourself or friends say, hey, let's do something different. We do the same old, same old. What do? You Google something. Italian restaurants, the oceanfront. You go to a website. It's usually outdated, hasn't been done anything with it for about 4 or 5 years. You go back, you start over again. You go to another place. That's pretty nice. They have actually stock Google images of their food. I know this to be true because I've worked with restaurants and insisted on doing that. I would not work with them. They wouldn't even show real pictures of their food. So this goes on about 15, 20 minutes, and what do you end up doing? Let's just go down to Johnny's Seafood Shack, and you end up doing the same old, same old. Show of hand, anybody ever done that? Yeah. Well, for all of you consumers, your life is forever changed in Hampton Roads, because you're going to be able to go explore and experience places anywhere, anytime, anyhow, from your couch and your PJs if you want. I can do everything but have you smell the sizzling fajitas come out of the kitchen. I haven't figured out how to do a scratch and sniff with a video, but when I do, you'll be the first to be shared with. KickinItInThe757 will be the place to go. We hope to be the resource for people to go explore and experience new choices when it comes to dining and entertainment destinations in Hampton Roads. It'll be video-based. There'll be video segments feature length. The website, which now is live, our hand was forced, unfortunately, because of the kind of the buzz since press releases, will consist of 3 things. The television show I'll get to in a minute because that's actually secondary. The Kickin' offers, we're going to set up things. What better excuse to try someplace new than a great offer? But the third most important thing is video tours, is what we're calling them. Feature-length video segments we put together, my team. We won over a dozen international awards, including 2 Emmys. We do the Taylor's Do It commercials and a lot of other stuff. The only reason I bring that up is for the business owners, we want them to understand this will be top shelf production level products we'll be giving them, the feature length segments. This information will be available anytime, 24/7, and completely free to consumers. So no matter where you are or how you want to search the information, it'll be accessible to you. This is, for anybody in here with a show of hands that's a business owner or thinking about being a business owner at some time, all right, this is the most important thing that probably you'll hear, and it's mandatory. This was done in 2015. It's a little bit dated. In 2015, about 57% of consumer traffic was to consume video. Most of the pundits, people way smarter than I'll ever be, including Cisco Networks, says by next year it'll be just at 70%. That means 7 out of every 10 people that are going on there, or at least the amount of time they spend on there, is to do one thing: consume video. Period. You don't have to take my word for it. Go to Panera today for lunch. I won't have to say anything. By 2018, up to almost 80%. This is what you need to know. If you're not embracing video, your potential business, customers, clients, patrons, they're not going to be embracing you. It's just that simple. You don't have a choice anymore. I know for myself, my firm, just dealing around with videos a few years ago changed everything for me. I can speak, share, be who I am in my personality, something that my static piece of paper, if you saw in the back, it can't do. It's impossible. Well, what more important thing is there to a dining entertainment establishment than to invite people in and to let them experience what you're all about? Don't you all agree?
Sure.
How many of you, if you had something like this already, when it comes to dining entertainment, would be using it? And it's absolutely free. Show of hands. It's a no-brainer for the consumers. We know if we draw consumers, the business owners, establishments, they want to be there. Why? You go to fish in the pond where the fish are. The fact that this hasn't been done, I have scratched my head. I've been very tight-lipped about it. I did a lot of research to make sure that maybe I wasn't treading in waters that were already visited. And there just isn't. And we want to be the one resource for that. Coming in fall of 2016 will be the TV show, but I want to stress this is not about a TV show. The businesses for under $3,000 get a 3 to 5 to 6 minute feature-length video production put together. They can share who they are, what they offer, but most importantly, their story. You were, I know you're not an aviator, but for semantics, you were a Navy chef. You got out of the Navy and you found out you missed two things really bad. You missed serving your country and you missed serving great food to great people. Hence, you started Jimmy's Buffalo Barbecue Shack, whatever. We want to know those things. We want to know you're a veteran-owned business. We want to know that you went to culinary school. I mean, would anybody disagree with these things? We want to know about it because that's what interests us, that emotional core. And that's the one thing that video can do. For anybody in this room, I guarantee you, video can make a difference to your business. So that being said, we're giving them the feature-length segments license-free. Once we produce them, we hand it to them. They can repurpose it, re-content it any way they want. I've even put together a little package to help them on what to do with it. The stigma with video has always been it's expensive. The city of Portsmouth, just in the paper, $25,000 for 3 30-second commercials. And another $25,000 to promote them on TV. One of our clients that you see on TV a lot, typically the creative budget is about $6,000 to $8,000. We've taken the objection out of it. It's under $3,000. We have one package under $2,000. We give that to them. They're done. On top of that, we're promoting their business as well on our network, which consists of the website, social media, and now Sunday mornings this fall, tentatively late September, we have purchased 12 episodes. This is not a test or we're putting our toe in the water. I've committed and bought the time. So I don't want egg on my face, so please spread the word. But what we're going to do here is, if you can imagine Guy Fieri meets Jesse James and West Coast Choppers, that's kind of what you're going to have. Unfortunately, for budgetary reasons, I am the host. Not that I want to be, but I'll get a pretty young man or woman here eventually. But what we're going to do is we're going to take those segments, and they're going to be entertaining, promotional, and informative, and we're going to put a show around it. So that on top of everything else, we're going to be promoting their business, but also in an entertaining way. Now, a lot of you might say, well, I'm not going to get up on Sunday morning, or what if nobody watches your show? I don't care. I mean, I do, but I don't. The businesses aren't paying for that. If I took away the TV segment, the website segment, and the social media segment, the cost would be exactly the same. We've already got a first sponsor of a TV show that hasn't even been shot yet, even though we've done segments. Vanessa with View It Do It. They're going to be part of a red carpet premiere, and I can talk to you offline on that. And the last thing is we'll hand out some things, and I'd love to invite you all to the red carpet premiere this fall. So, any questions?
Well, first of all,